Hello, everyone. Almost a heartbreak for England women's cricket team against Bangladesh. I mean, if Heather Knight wouldn't have been there, they couldn't have won the game because she single-handedly bailed them out. It was quite a minefield, the wicket I'm saying about, and also the precarious batting collapse. They just felt like a pack of cards. England. They should be grateful that they avoided humiliation, very bad humiliation. So in the panels, we have got a lot of people today. On my right, there's Anup sir, there's Abhijeet Kalia, and on my below, there is Ayush Shekhar and Ayan Chatterjee. So we will start first with Anup sir. Like slowly and steadily, we can say that the World Cup is picking up the pace. Like England almost could have lost the game. Bangladesh also played really well. They should be very proud of their performance. The Bangladeshi Tigresses, I would say, because the Bangladeshi Tigers we say with Bangladesh. So it was a very good performance. Like if another 20, 30 runs, 200 plus target, like they could have seriously won the game because already they had lost 6 wickets. Heather Knight, she stood tall. She had a lot of conversations with Alice Capsey, the other players and everything. She was like, stay there, stay there. And they avoided a defeat. What's your take on that?
Yeah, a spirited fight, I would say, by the Bangladeshi women. Yes, they came through the qualifier. This is only their second World Cup. मतलब second World Cup में आते इतने अच्छी सुधार दिखाना खेल में. That's really what I appreciated of the Bangladeshi women. But this match was like they had lost it when they were batting only. Because उस पिच पे उन्होंने बीच के जो ओवर्स थे वो इतने मेडन खेल निकाले इतने निकाले थे वो इंग्लैंड स्पिनर्स तो सिंगल डबल भी नहीं कर पाए. तो that was the main reason where Bangladesh lost the spot, no doubt. एक जगह रहते स्टार्ट उनको बेहतरीन मिली थी. 3 overs they were 21 without loss. Their opener Sharmin, this her name, she gave them a blistering start. फिर बीच में जब स्पिनर्स they started tightening through for them England because England had a world class line of spinners. एलिस टेप्सी हो, लिंसे स्मिथ हो जिसने अफ्रीका तो 3 विकेट लेते पछाड़ दिया था, या फिर नंबर वन स्पिनर इन द वर्ल्ड सोफी एथेल्स्टन हो. इनके सामने बांग्लादेश, यस इट वाज एविडेंट दैट बांग्लादेश बैटर्स शुड falter, but Shobna, she held one and made a very valiant 61st, third Bangladeshi woman to score a half century in a World Cup match. So that was something history. और लास्ट में आते जो हिटिन थी राबिया खान ने, मतलब आप सोचो नंबर 8 पे आते राबिया खान ने 42 रन मारे तो 27-28 बॉल्स में. वही ऊपर आते ऊपर ते बल्लेबाज वही एप्लीकेशन दिखा देती थी. राबिया खान इजीली एलिस टेप्सी और लिंचे स्मिथ तो स्वीप ते बाउंड्रीज मारने तर पावर देम भी दिखा है. वही एप्लीकेशन थोड़े बहुत ऊपर ते बैट्समैन दिखा देते. डेफिनेटली दिस स्कोर would have been around 213 and 213 to 220 or other 220 score होता on this kind of pitch which you called it as a rant turner. मैं बोला थी हाँ स्पिनर्स के लिए मदद थी, फास्ट बॉलर्स तो पीट रहे थे सब, बिकॉज बांग्लादेश ऑल्सो थ्राइव ऑन इंग्लिश फास्ट बॉलिंग ओनली ऑफ लॉरेन बेल और मीडियम पेस पे उन्होंने थ्राइव किया. But saying so, England started badly as usual, and स्पेशल मेंशन तो मारूफा अख्तर. उन्होंने पहले मैच में भी पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ भी अच्छा स्टार्ट दिया था. पावर प्ले में 2 विकेट्स लिए थे. मैन ऑफ द मैच थी वो, वह प्लेयर ऑफ द वुमन ऑफ द मैच थी या प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच हम कह सकते. और टुडे ऑल्सो शी स्टार्टेड वेल इन द पावर प्ले. शी टूथ आउट बेमोंट अर्ली एंड ओपनिंग विकेट शी टूथ एमी जोन्स फॉर्म में नहीं है, उसका फायदा उठाया. Then England stabilized with a 40-run partnership between, and the main reason for which England win, all credit goes to Heather Knight. Come on, Heather Knight, so England team, yes, she was injured before this World Cup, but England waited. England knew the importance of Heather Knight. She is a veteran. इसके पास साथ जो उसने 50 मारी है, उसकी 27 तोड़ी है, 50 है, फोर्थ इन द वर्ल्ड कप है. In addition to 151 मैचेस खेल चुकी है. शी इज फोर्थ हाईएस्ट इन द रन रेटिंग फॉर इंग्लैंड. उसके ऊपर सिर्फ नैट स्टीवर, शार्लेट एडवर्ड्स जैसे. और शार्लेट एडवर्ड्स जो इंग्लैंड की बहुत आइकॉनिक कप्तान रह चुकी है और प्लेयर रह चुकी है, शी इज द करंट कोच. वो जानती थी इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ हीदर नाइट. इसलिए उसको टीम में लेते आए, लोग कह रहे थे उसको क्यों ले रहे हो, फिर भी वो लेते आई। और आज उसका वर्थ पता चला, बिकॉज इधर नाइट नोज हाउ टू कम आउट ऑफ दिस सिचुएशन। हाँ, कंट्रोवर्सी नहीं, एक डिसीजन गलत हुआ थी पहले, इसमें वो आउट थी पर बॉल हाथ बाउंड्री हाथ लगने के वजह से ग्राउंड पे उसको नॉट आउट दिया गया। उस समय वो डक पे थी, अगर वहां आउट हो जाती तो बांग्लादेश टुडे सरप्राइज इंग्लैंड टुडे, बट दैट वाज नॉट टू हैपन। बट एक बार उसको लाइफलाइन मिल गई, देन देयर वाज नो स्टॉप इन इधर नाइट। मतलब 6 विकेट 103 पे गिरने के बाद, नो बेस्ट गुड बॉलिंग बाय देयर स्पिनर। आई जस्ट डोंट आई जस्ट नॉट गेट इन हर नेम, बट बीच में उसने 3 विकेट लेते इंग्लैंड तो स्क्वीज किया था 103 रन पे 6 विकेट करते। बट फिर भी हिदर नाइट ने जो पार्टनरशिप थी स्पेशली चार्ली डीन के साथ, डीन वॉज गुड विद द बॉल, 2 विकेट्स, बहुत अच्छी स्पिन किया उसने बॉल को, प्लस पार्टनरशिप में भी उसने 27 रन बनाते जो हिदर नाइट के साथ विनिंग पार्टनरशिप थी। दैट लिटरली शोड बांग्लादेश इन एक्सपीरियंस ऑन द क्रिकेटिंग फील्ड। सेंस ऑफ बांग्लादेश शोड अ स्पिरिटेड फाइट, मतलब इंग्लैंड के साथ अगर वो इतना लड़ सकते हैं तो वो श्रीलंका पाकिस्तान के साथ तो जीत गए, पर श्रीलंका जैसे टीम तो वो हरा भी सकते हैं आधे जाते, या टफ फाइट भी दे सकते हैं इंडिया साउथ अफ्रीका जैसे न्यूजीलैंड जैसे टीम को। सो दैट्स अ गुड साइन फॉर बांग्लादेश वुमेन क्रिकेट गोइंग फॉरवर्ड। सेइंग सो इंग्लैंड वाज सपोज टू विन इट। हाँ, लोग अपने तो लगा थी इंग्लैंड इस गेम तो बहुत इजीली जीत जाएगा, बट दिस इज अ लर्निंग फॉर इंग्लैंड टीम ऑल्सो कि कौन सी भी टीम तो इस वर्ल्ड कप में हल्के में नहीं ले सकते, क्योंकि आधे उनका भी मुकाबला ऑस्ट्रेलिया, इंडिया, न्यूजीलैंड जैसे बड़े टीमों के साथ है। तो देर ऑल्सो इंग्लैंड में फॉल्टर अदर ऐसे ही कंडीशंस मिल जाती, क्योंकि उनके पास स्पिन बॉलर्स या बैटर्स होंगे, वो इंग्लैंड के सामने भी तगड़े बैटर और बॉलिंग होते। सो ओवरऑल इंग्लैंड वन, यस, 2 आउट ऑफ 2 विन, दे आर नाउ एट द टॉप ऑफ द टेबल ड्यू टू बेटर रन रेट। इंडिया के भी 2 विन से, ऑस्ट्रेलिया अनफॉर्चुनेटली 8 विन और 8 ड्रॉ के साथ है, क्योंकि उसका एक मैच कोलंबो में बारिश की वजह से निकल गया था श्रीलंका के खिलाफ। पर कल भी अब कोलंबो में ही पाकिस्तान के साथ खेलेगी ऑस्ट्रेलिया, इफ वेदर फॉरबिड्स ऑस्ट्रेलिया विल डेफिनेटली विन दैट मैच, पाकिस्तान इज अ नो मैच फॉर दैट। बट एट द मोमेंट इंग्लैंड लुक्स सॉलिड टीम, क्योंकि उनकी नंबर 1 से नंबर 10 तक बैटिंग लाइनअप है, सब कुछ है। बट स्टिल दे रियली नीड टू वर्क हार्ड on how to chase target on tricky surfaces like today's surface, like Guwahati. That's my take on the match.
Yes, it was quite a one lady show for England in the batting department. Heather Knight, if she wouldn't have scored, like also there was a controversial decision by the third umpire of Heather Knight in the power play over itself. Like, let's see if the ICC can take it up, like ECB and everything, because it looked not out and like other things had happened. But it's a complete female umpire setup, huh? I would like to say panel. There's no male umpire there. So there is a little bit of inexperience. We should not forget that. No doubt we are promoting the women's cricket, having a complete panels of every lady one. But we should also not forget Bangladesh. Be proud. Like it was just 179 the target. I was expecting that they will lose 4 to 5 wickets, but they lost 6 wickets. For like the score was 103 for 6, like 76 runs. It was going to be tough, but that's what the big stalwarts like Hither Knight, they stood tall, they performed well, and they won the game. So Abhijeet Kalia. So what's your take? Like, should Bangladesh be happy or sad? Like they should be both the things if you look at the game, but they will be sad because they could have won the game. That's the harsh reality because their captain, Bangladesh captain, she mismanaged the overs of spinners. Like also Maruf Akhtar wasn't fit for the second spell. Like they could have won. Like we got the gut feeling we had gold. That everyone was saying, "Come on, Bangladesh, tiger races and everything." But Bangladesh will be sad. Like they almost missed out a golden opportunity. They didn't have won a single time in the World Cup till now. But what's your take?
So first of all, Bangladesh might have lost this match, but they have won the hearts and respect of the cricket fans. And it's a reality check for for England cricket team. In comparison to Bangladesh, England is a very much established and experienced team. and like Anup sir said, it's their second World Cup. So I think the way actually the England performed, they should feel like they have lost the match, and Bangladesh should be very much proud of their bowlers and spinners because they were able to make and stabilize score in front of England. And England actually was at 103 for 7 and if it wasn't for the Heather Knight, they would have lost this match. So yeah, actually, the highlight of this match was it should be a routine chase for England, but it turned out to be an ambush from Bangladeshi side, and because and it's actually a very weird situation for England because they have been the table toppers. They are considered one of the most stabilized and complete team, and Bangladesh actually outperformed them in every other factor. And the one and like players like Fahima, they he she picked up some crucial wickets at middle order and top. And Rahima, as you told, she scored 57 runs around in 28-29 balls, which was actually kind of a very great score from Bangladesh side, and they were able to put up 170 runs total, which was actually very quite decent in my opinion. So I think in there are only 2 points which can be taken from this match. That in World Cup, England should realize no team is small no more. Every team can challenge you and can win a match from you, and Bangladesh has proven that. So I think England really needs to work on their batting, and because if it wasn't for Heather Knight and a Charlie Dean player like Charlie Dean, they would have lost this match, and it would be a huge defeat, a huge blow for England cricket team. That's my say. Thank you.
Yeah, Bangladesh, like it was quite a struggle. Like they scored 178, like only three batters scored in the excess of 20 runs. So also there was a lack of what to say intent. Like we always hear about the name of intent and everything, but like the pitch is a rank turner and everything, it's accepted. But rotate the strike, no. Like another 20 runs from singles could have come. It could have been a 200 game. Like in women's cricket, 220, 240, even 200 is a match winning score. It's not like men's cricket, which you see a high scoring game because the spinners come into the game. And yes, England, it was a jailbreak, as I said at the start of the video. Like even Heather Knight wasn't that much happy after winning the game. She was like, okay, we did the game because a lot of was at the stake. Because Edwards, their new head coach, she would have got a very bad reality check from the media, the scrutiny, what you say. So, Ayan Chatterjee, what's your take? Like, England, I think like England is not a contender, right? They defeated South Africa 69, they bundled out, right? It was a spin, Lindsay Smith, Charlie Dean, Sophie Eccleston, all of these three trio they hunted in pack. But England, I don't think they might succeed in this World Cup because it's going to be spin only because next matches are in Navi Mumbai, that some different parts and everything. England will have to play really well, right? After this wake up call, like almost a defeat and also victory that will only hurt them because they should have won very big margin. Net run rate issue might also come, right? What's your take?
See, as far as the net run rate issue is concerned, it won't affect them that much at this stage because they won so convincingly against South Africa in the first game that the net run rate is already up. So this victory they'll be happy with the victory, but obviously it's a wake up call for them. I mean, they should have beaten. I mean, start of the day, everybody thought England will just walk over Bangladesh, but that was not the case. And the problem for England was always going to be how they play spin. And on a spinning pitch in Guwahati, which was turning a lot, I think 220 would have been a winning score on that pitch, honestly. And I think Bangladesh lacked intent initially. If you see, notice there was a phase where they only played dot balls and they couldn't get a boundary for 10 or 11 overs. And there was no rotation of the strike either. Maidens after maidens were bowled for in the Bangladesh innings. And that was a big problem for them. Maybe they didn't believe, maybe it was a question of lack of self belief from Bangladesh also. Maybe they thought, let's go and play 50 overs rather than say, let's go and play 50 overs and score runs. That was one thing that was missing. And then when they came out to bowl, they bowled well. But I think England had a night rescued England, to be honest. And Heron Knight got the rub of the green in the sense of getting the luck, in the sense, I mean, 2 or 3 times she was given out, came back, and then once she was caught, and then it was a bum ball situation and all those stuff. So she got the luck, which really infuriated Bangladesh. But she, the credit to her for making the most of that luck and playing through innings and made sure, used all her experience into play and make sure that England got over the line in the end. That was credit to her. So I think England definitely deserved. I would say they deserve the win, but it's a wake up call for them. But I'm seeing the fixtures. This was one game that was winnable, and they won it. They won against South Africa. They still have fixtures against, I think, Sri Lanka and Pakistan. I think they're going there next in Colombo. They're going then
In
England and
Colombo.
next going to
Yeah.
Colombo to play Sri Lanka and Pakistan. So those are two winnable games. Again, spin will be a factor there also, as we have seen at the Primadasa. So, but if they can win both of them, then their qualification is more or less secure, even if they lose against the big team, because their finish will be against the big teams like India, Australia, New Zealand. That will be later on. So that will be a challenge for them. So I don't know whether they'll be contenders or not, but I don't see. I see England definitely making the semi-finals. But after that, I don't know what will happen to them, to be honest. But yeah, this was a real wake-up call for them, where the spin worked. I thought Sophie Eccleston bowled well, and 9 of the 10 wickets fell to spin of when Bangladesh were batting.
Yeah.
I mean, this Sophie Eccleston picked up 3, then Alice Capsey picked up 2, Charlie Dean picked up 2, and Lindsay Smith picked up 2. So that was great for them. But it's the batting against spin is a concern for England, batting under pressure. Whenever England have always faltered under pressure in the past, that is one thing that they need to look out for. They got away with it today against Bangladesh, but against bigger teams, if they're under pressure and they're, say, 70 for 5 against a big team, they'll be in trouble, even chasing 200, 220 for that matter. So that is one concern that England need to address, and Charlotte Edwards, I'm sure, will address that going forward. That's my take on the match with broad strokes.
Yeah, Charlotte Edwards will be very sad and furious on the batting department, because having a long batting lineup doesn't mean that everyone needs to bat, right? It's a responsibility of top six to win the game and everything. But let's talk about the unsung hero for Bangladesh, because they didn't win the game. Like, she is the spinner, like Fahima Khatun. Like, wow, with like the wrong guns, the variations, she was on a roll, and she was roaring like anything after taking every wicket and everything. So आयुष शेखर, आप क्या कहोगे? मतलब बांग्लादेश भले ही जीता हुआ गेम हार गया, हारा हुआ जीत गया, ऐसा कह सकते हैं आप। जो हार कर जीतता है उसे बाजीगर कहते हैं, अगर हम कह सकते हैं। लेकिन है, टैलेंट है बांग्लादेश में। बिकॉज आई एम टेलिंग यू वन थिंग, क्या हुआ था, जो हमें सीन्स देखने को मिल रहे थे, जो बांग्लादेश के कोचिंग स्टाफ मेंबर, असिस्टेंट कोच या कोई तो भी था, आई डोंट नो द एग्जैक्ट टाइम, वो कह रहे थे बॉडी ग्रुप से कि ये चेंजेस करो, ऐसा करो, वैसा करो, एंड दैट हैपेंड। विकेट गिरे उसके बाद तुरंत से। और लाइक, है टैलेंट, है पोटेंशियल है बांग्लादेश में भी। मतलब हु नोस कि वो एक बड़ी टीम को भी थोड़ा और एक झटका दे सके, पास आ सके। मतलब एक फ्यूचर तो अच्छा है, मतलब प्रॉमिसिंग है, जो ये टूर्नामेंट में फ्यूचर कहूंगा। और शी वाज लाइक, मतलब ब्रिलियंट थी फहीमा खातून, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से वेरिएशंस और जो डिप था ना, जैसे स्पिनर्स का रहता है, गुड लेंथ और फुल का जो मिडिल पार्ट, उससे टारगेट किया, जबरदस्त। पिक ही नहीं कर पाए। इंग्लैंड को वैसे ही स्पिन खेलना आता नहीं अच्छे से, वी हैव सीन दैट। मेंस टीम हो या वुमेन्स टीम हो, वेस्टर्न कंट्रीज को नहीं आता अच्छे तरीके से, पिचेस नहीं रहते, और वो जो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर इतना अभी भी डेवलप नहीं हुआ है। बट फहीमा खातून के लिए आप क्या कहोगे? मतलब
हेलो एवरीवन। जिस तरह आपने बोला ना फहीमा खातून के बारे में कि उसने आज अच्छी बॉलिंग की है, आप ये देखो, यही बांग्लादेश की टीम है जब 2018 के विमेन्स एशिया कप के फाइनल में इंडिया को हरा देती है। वो इंडिया जो उन पे चार्ज कर सकती थी, उस इंडियन टीम को ही बांग्लादेश हरा सकती। और ये आज का जो मैच हुआ है, ये 4 बार की चैंपियन इंग्लैंड की टीम है, और यही बांग्लादेश और पाकिस्तान की वुमेन्स टीम है जिनको दुनिया भर की वुमेन्स लीग होता है, वहां तक नहीं लिया जाता है। वो बांग्लादेश की टीम आज उस इंग्लैंड को हरा, टफ टाइम दे दिया। आज चाहते हैं तो बांग्लादेश आज उलट फेर कर सकता है, जैसे इनकी मेंस टीम ने 2 बार इंग्लैंड के साथ किया, 2011 चट्टोग्राम में और 2015 एडिलेड में, इसी इंग्लैंड की टीम को किया। तो इंग्लैंड की टीम का ये सिनेरियो है कि वो लोग हमेशा पार्टी विकेट पे खेलते हैं, जहां उनको थोड़ा सा स्पिन विकेट मिलेगा, जैसे कोलंबो हुआ, स्पिनर्स के लिए यूज टू है। इंडिया हुआ, अब तो इनके सारे मैचेस इंडिया में ही होंगे। अगला मैच गुवाहाटी में, उस टीम के साथ जो अभी तक एक मैच भी नहीं जीतने का मौका मिला है, 2 बैक टू बैक हार मिल चुका है। तो यहाँ पे जैसा कि सबने कहा कि एक सरप्राइज कर सकता है, तो डेफिनेटली कर सकता है सरप्राइज। थोड़ा सा टफ टाइम देगा, लेकिन हाँ, सरप्राइज कर सकता है। जैसे ऑस्ट्रेलिया की टीम हो, इंडिया की टीम हो, चाहे कोई भी हो। और इस तरह से विमेन्स क्रिकेट का ग्रोथ होना, आप देखो श्रीलंका के पास क्या है, परेरा है, अतापतु है, और एक और कोई मैं ये समर विक्रमा है। इन तीनों के अलावा और कौन परफॉर्म करके देता है? अगर ये ऊपर से ये तीन चल गई तो श्रीलंका के 12 न्यारे हो जाते हैं। बाकी अगर ये तीनों फ्लॉप, तो फिर पूरी टीम फ्लॉप हो जाती है। तो वही हाल यहाँ पे है। इनकी सबसे बड़ी स्ट्रेंथ क्या है बांग्लादेश की टीम का? तो उनके पास पेस से ज्यादा ये स्पिन पे रिलाई करते हैं। जस्ट लाइक अफगानिस्तान की टीम, मेंस टीम, वो लोग भी स्पेस से ज्यादा स्पिनर पे रिलाई करते हैं। और इनकी टीम में ऐसी बात है कि अगर अगर आप इन तीन बैटर्स को निकाल दें, बांग्लादेश जिसने 30+ रन सबने बनाया, तो ये बांग्लादेश 100 पे निपट जाता है। पूरा 50 ओवर ये लोग नहीं खेल पाए, और इंग्लैंड जैसी टीम को इन लोगों ने ऑलमोस्ट शॉक दे दिया था। वो तो हेदर नाइट की वजह से ये काम हो गया, नहीं तो अगर हेदर नाइट आज का मैच नहीं खेलती ना, तो सच में मैं कह सकता था कि वुमेन्स क्रिकेट में, वुमेन्स वर्ल्ड कप में आज उलटफेर देखने को मिल सकता था, जैसा हम लोग मेंस क्रिकेट में देखते हैं।
यस, हो सकता है बांग्लादेश अभी भी, इफ यू लुक एट द मेंस टीम, नो इट्स स्टिल इन प्रोग्रेस. Bangladesh men, so women's like they're playing only the second ODI World Cup. It will take time. Like everyone gets to play against each other and everything. Batting, they need to work on the batting, like because 50 over, as Ayan said, completely. Don't just play out. Have some intent. Rotate the strike, and there's a lot of time. 300 balls are there. You can easily score 200 runs. You can smash some boundaries, take singles maximum, but actually, when there's a fear of getting out, or what you say, fear of the opponent, like when world class spinners, Sophia Cliston, Charlie Dean, or Lindsay Smith, they bowl, so there's a fear, like the ball is spinning. Actually, look at this field placement, which the England captain, Sciver-Brunt had kept. She had kept a slip, and also the fielder at the straight one. So they intimidated. They were like, come on, and there was this chatter going on, sledging going on for the Bangladesh player. Come on, play. So in that phase, for around 7 to 10 overs, they just block it, try to take singles, but played a string of dot balls. No, rotate the strike. There's pressure created, and that's a part of the game. I would say it's nothing wrong in that. But it was a good game, like literally almost a win for Bangladesh, but a bitter pill to swallow for England as well, because England is a favorite, not Bangladesh. Bangladesh is like, come on, we will play, we will have fun and everything. If we win one match as well, that's a World Cup for us. But for England, no, 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 no. Charlotte Edwards would be very angry because she's a very world class person. She was also head coach of Mumbai Indians in WPL, I'm seeing, and then she shifted the base to England national cricket team because ECB approached her, or she approached, we don't know the exact one. So it was quite a good game. Like studio steady. It's only the second week of Women's World Cup. Still 2 weeks more to go because the final is on 2nd of November. Like consider 30th of November only, the last of our league stage and everything. So thank you everyone. Thank you Anup sir and Abhijeet Kalia, Ayush Shekhar, and also Ayan Chatterjee. It's quite look more than 1 a.m. now Indian Standard Time. We all are very cricket crazy people. We watch all the games, especially me. I'm always awake for the games. There's no doubt about it. And yes, I would like to say one more thing. We are covering India versus Australia also, which is in within a fortnight. And also in Pakistan, South Africa will be also be covered on YouTube and also on worldwide. A lot of cricketing action is there, so we will continue to do the good work. If you like the video, then only share. Not forcing at all. The videos will come automatically up. So thank you everyone. Good night, guys. Everyone. Good night to all of you. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye. And yes, one more thing. Today is the game of Sri Lanka versus Australia. It's not a day trapper. Huh? I'm not a one-sided game. Match is in Colombo, as we say. So Sri Lanka might spring in a
पाकिस्तान और
surprise.
ऑस्ट्रेलिया।
Pakistan.
Pakistan, yes, sorry. No, no, I'm saying the match is in Colombo. Sri Lanka's Colombo, I was saying. So spinners might come into the game. So Pakistan, like it's often said, when you don't have anything to lose, no, Pakistan is the underdog. We all Australia is under pressure. If they lose, they will be. humiliated and annihilated everything. So let's see what happens. Like our neighbors are playing today at 3 p.m. Like in the next 14 to 15 hours, we can say. So thank you everyone. Yeah, good night. Take care.